most beautiful way. Similarly, when we follow this path, our mind grows to become more and more pure and beautiful. So Vishuddhatma. Then Vijitatma, the person also becomes, has complete control over his own body. Here, Vijitatma means control over our own body. Atma here means, in this place, means the body. So Vijitatma, total control over our own body. Means control over the movement of the body, the karmendriyas, the organs of action and all. Then Jitendriyaha develops control over the senses. The senses come under control. Because if the mind becomes peaceful, the senses automatically come under control. They are not agitated. They are not restless. They are not thirsty. They are very peaceful. Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji defines knowledge also at some other place. The tat jnanam prashamakaram yad indriyanam. Knowledge is that which makes our senses peaceful. If a person has become peaceful, the senses have become peaceful. The eyes, the ears have become peaceful. The mind has become peaceful. That means the person has gained proper knowledge. But here this happens just by following the path of Karma Yoga. Jitendriyaha, total control over our senses. Control not what you call forceful control, not irrational control, but it's natural control of the senses. The senses come naturally under the control of this person. There is no forceful demands from the senses. So Jitendriyaha, Sarva Bhutatma Bhutatma. See, the Karma Yogi, when he attains all this, has automatically evolved to become a karma sannyasi and a follower of the path of knowledge. And through that knowledge, he comes to know Sarva Bhutatma Bhutatma. He comes to know that the self in me is the self in all. Knowledge that the self in me is the self in all. I am the self of all. This is a very sublime understanding which a person who follows the path of knowledge realizes, gains. See, now at present we feel I am in this body. I exist within this body. But as our mind becomes more and more pure, and as we gain that understanding, we will come to know that the self in me, the I, the consciousness in me is the same consciousness in all. My mind is different from your mind. My intellect is different from your intellect. But that which illumines my mind and that which illumines your mind is same. The electricity in all these bulbs is same. Bulbs may be different. Some may be too bright or less bright, but the electricity is same. Similarly, the consciousness which is illumining your thoughts and the consciousness which is illumining my thought is same. Like the wave realizes the water in me and the water in the other wave is same. Both of us are, from the standpoint of water, we are same. But from the standpoint of form and name, we are different. But essentially, we are same. We are one. So that understanding takes place. Sarva Bhutatma Bhutatma. And such a person is called a realized person, an enlightened person. So by following the path of Karma Yoga, this person became pure, the mind became pure, and also gained this knowledge by, after becoming free from all attachment, gain the knowledge that Sarva Bhutatma Bhutatma, and gain that state of enlightenment. Such a person, even while acting in this world, doesn't get attached to anything. Kurvan api na lipyate. As we had seen in the third chapter, loka sangraha, for the welfare of the world, that person may continue to work, but that work will not bind that person. Like a lotus leaf in water, that person will become free of all attachments. Kurvan api na lipyate, though performing all action, will be free. So, in this 7th verse, Bhagavan talked about that state of enlightenment which one can reach by following the path of Karma Yoga. Through Karma Yoga, then automatically he graduates to become a Karma Sannyasi, gains the knowledge, and becomes free. See, Bhagavan himself is very clear about what he is saying. Only when we read it, we listen to it, we get confused. He is Sakshat Ishvara, and also Bhagavan Krishna is called Yogeshwar Krishna. He is the Lord of Yoga, Master of Yoga. And he has got his own style of expressing. So he says that such a Jnani, Atmat Jnani, will live in this world like a lotus leaf, or like a lotus in the water but untouched by water, living in this world totally free. Therefore, hey Arjuna, you should follow the path of Karma Yoga. But again, that question is there in our mind, that this Karma Sannyasi, what is his sadhana? A person who has attained that state of renunciation, one who has attained that vairagya, after following the path of Karma Yoga, one whose mind has become pure, what type of sadhana does he do? Karma Yoga sadhana we know, we have to perform our duties, dedicate it to God, and take whatever comes as prasad. But what is the sadhana? What are the spiritual practices of a karma sannyasi, a sannyasi? That is beautifully revealed now in the following 2 verses. So let us chant. Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manneta tattvavita Pashyan shrunvan sprishan jighran Ashnan gachan swapan shwashan Pralapan vishrujan grandhan Unmishan nimishan api Indriyani indriyartheshu Vartanta iti dharayan Naiva kinchit karomiti Yukto manneta tattvavita Pashyan shrunvan sprishan jighran Ashnan gachan swapan shwashan Unmishan nimishan api Indriyan indriyartheshu Vartanta iti dharayan. So what is the sadhana which a sannyasi or one who has completed the path of Karma Yoga and has gained vairagya, What is the sadhana which he should do, the spiritual practice? The first sadhana which for him is to gain knowledge, should become tattvavit. Tattvavit, tattva means the essence of the self. One should gain the knowledge of one's own essence, one's own self. That is the path of knowledge, in which we take the help of a teacher who himself has established in that truth and who is well versed in the scriptures. We learn from the teacher, because scriptures give us that, point out that truth, that reality to us. The scriptures reveals our own nature to us. The scriptures are like mirror which shows me my own nature. See, I have my face, I take it around, but if I want to see it, I have to take help of the mirror. I cannot say that, no, I am a very independent person. I don't depend on anyone. Then you can't see your face. If you want to see your face, you have to take help of the mirror. Teacher is one who keeps that mirror in his pocket and he shows it to you. He has got a clean mirror with him. We might be looking at a stone, trying to see our face or somewhere else, but a clean, nice mirror is there with a teacher, so we have to just look into that. So, Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan is the path of knowledge which one has to follow after gaining proper qualification by following the path of Karma Yoga. When the mind becomes sufficiently pure and has gained that vairagya and has that faith in the scriptures, faith in the teacher, the mind has become relatively calm and peaceful, like Vivek, Vairagya, Kshama, Dhamma, Uparama, like that some qualifications are mentioned. When we have gained this qualification through Karma Yoga, we then follow this path. Listen and contemplate, try to understand. And that only one question, we have to find the answer to only one question. What is that? Who am I? मैं कौन हूँ? See, at present, what I understand about myself is just a personality created by thoughts. See, when I say, let us say, when I say the word flower, and when I think about the flower, it is a thought in my mind. It is a word in my mouth. But what is that object called flower? Is this. If you look at that object, there is no word called flower in it. And there is no thought called flower in it. It is just nice, sweet object. Very fragrant also. Now, in our mind, we have so many thoughts, and all those thoughts represent some objects. Most of the thoughts represent some objects. But you will find that in all our thoughts, there is one thought which is very common, and that is I thought of I. You cannot experience anything without the thought of I. Seeing. Who is seeing? I am seeing. I am hearing. I am walking. I am thinking. Every experience has got that I thought. That I thought is called aham or ahang vritti. And when we have the notion that this I is a doer, then it is called aham kar. Kar means not our car, but ahankar means aham karta iti bhavana. The notion that I am the doer, this I is the doer. That's called ahankar. These terms ahankar and all are very technical. So that aham vritti and that aham word, when we utter I and when we think about I, is not